Hello everybody, my name is Fly Muffley and I am the lead developer with Team Blackheart, and I wanted to show one of the new features that we've added to the Infinite Terrain Tiler tool that we've been developing. We have had some requests for basically interfacing with third-party tools such as Terrain Composer and World Composer and different things. And it also comes in handy for when you've kind of already created some of the terrains that you want and want to add them to our system. So we'll go ahead and get started. We have our Infinite Terrain Tiler tab open already, and you can watch the previous videos on how to go ahead and get started with that. So what I'll do is actually make a duplication of this terrain right here that I have below, and I'll give it a name like Terrain 1 and move it into place. So that's kind of now in its spot. I'm guessing that when other people use this, they'll already have the terrains in their correct locations and stuff, so it won't be a big deal. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and select the terrain that we want to add to the system and drop it on this little area right here, and that goes ahead and kind of consumes it and puts it in here. So as you see, like the coordinate system is obviously not correct with these manually added terrains, so you'll have to do a little bit of updating for that. So if you remember from previous talks that Z is your front, so plus Z is your one in front, minus Z is one in back, and plus X is to the right, minus X is to the left. So in this case, we're really only in front of the front center terrain. So we're just going to make the X 0 and leave the Z alone. So we've got the terrain now that we like here. And one of the other good features that this does is if you see down here in the terrain collider, the terrain data information. If you look at how Unity does this, they're actually duplicating here. So you see that they're actually using the same terrain data. So duplicating in Unity with their terrains is probably not ideal. So we've already kind of written our own workaround to do more of a copy under the hood there for you when you drag it onto our system. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and make a few changes to this terrain just to show that it works just as well. Oh, I need to actually select a different color. Alright, and just for fun, we'll paint some height onto it. Alright, that's okay. I'm not too concerned with how it looks. So I'll go back over here, and everything else is still set up, so where to export to and all of that. So I'm going to go ahead and export the data and clear out the terrain list there. So it goes ahead and clears out like your terrain and all of that, so you don't need to have it in your scene anymore. And what we can do is we can go ahead and import it. And there we go. So we get our terrain. So basically, I can do more of these by basically now going through. So we've got in here terrain 0 and a center terrain, just tied over there. And I'm gonna go ahead and maybe make another terrain just for fun. So we have this other one. We'll call it. Let's see where it is. Terrain 3 or something, or 1 or 2. I don't know. Terrain 2 is fine. So we'll move it over a little bit to the right, I guess, in this case. So we'll go ahead and actually go ahead and I'll draw on everything beforehand. I guess that proves the point a little bit more. But see, as I said before, with how Unity's doing the duplications, if you don't drag it onto mine first, you'll actually have some issues. So we'll actually go ahead and undo all that, huh? So you can see, you can talk to the Unity devs about that one. So we'll just drop that on there so we can actually do some editing ourselves. So there we go. See how our system fixes a lot of the problems that you would have. So I'll go ahead and export this out again, clear it out, and import it. And I actually didn't set that coordinate there, so if you see that I forgot to do that, you can fix that problem by just basically going and doing that and then re-exporting your data. Clearing the list, and there you go, it's back in the right spot. So you see how powerful our system is and how it even gives you some advantages over what's already available in Unity, and especially for people who aren't programmers. I can understand that, not really being able to figure out why your terrains are duplicating and all of that would be rather frustrating. So I hope everybody can find some usefulness out of this, and as before, let us know on the forum if there are any problems or if you want to get access to the beta of this. We're still looking for some testers. So thanks for watching.